Welcome back everybody to Megaman Rock Force. And why are we back here? Well, a major update has just been made to the game, which adds a ton of new features. Not the least of which is, if you kill one of the corner robot masters, these new ones show up. And I have to admit, I must confess something. The first stage that we're going to tackle, Warman, I did not do blind. Well, actually I did, but the original recording, for whatever reason, got corrupted, and all of my initial reactions were lost. So this stage, unfortunately, will not be blind. It's sad to say, but it won't be. Now, the major gimmick of the stage is these big piston pressers, whatever. They won't hurt you, like I originally thought. I was freaking out, trying not to get hit by these things, and making it much harder than it really needed to be. So yeah, a lot of time was wasted in that room. I think I died 2 or 3 times right there, trying to figure out that, hey, I didn't get hurt by those pistons. But that's the major gimmick. You shoot them once, and they follow you. You shoot them again, and they stop. That is something that you will have to remember for the remainder of this level. Now, for the most part, Sniper Joes are your biggest nemesis in this entire level. Always good to get this extra life. I like the fact that there's a pawn piece here. So Warman is almost similar in nature to the game of chess. He's pretty much the king, crusader as it were. Now this part screwed me over so many times. Obviously I died once trying to get this stupid weapon tank, because I was kind of freaking out, and I'm still not very good at it. Now, in terms of just overall difficulty and annoyance factor of this level, I'd say it's on par with Power Man. There's a lot of room for error in a lot of these sequences. So I can definitely see how this could be an issue, this level overall. See, I'm just not even willing to take that chance. I am going to wait, take this energy, and wait. Not going to take a chance that I'm going to not complete that next segment before the strafing bomb run returns. At least it's not a predictable yeah. That was awesome. On the bright side, we hit the first checkpoint, so moving on. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I think I completed that a lot faster than before. Again, I'm not going to take a chance. I'm just going to wait. No, I'm gonna wait. At least it's predictable on the timing, and you're not going to screw me over this time. Now this did screw me over. I was on my last bit of life, I kept walking, and boom! That far right one smacked right down on top of me. I just about went berserk. I'm like, what? I mean, if you didn't know that was coming, you would have died exactly like I did, right there. I mean, I just walked right into it, and he smashed my head, and I died. And I had to start right before the previous part, which is quite annoying. So now that you've been given both obstacles by themselves, the strafing bomb runs and these hopping mechs, now you have to add them together. And I think 2 bombs is enough to kill these mechs. Don't want this piston to get hit by more than 1 bomb. So these pieces of cover are really essential. You gotta be careful how these things jump, because they will stupidly jump into a pit. So make sure they're at the far right edge. I think I wasted so much time because this didn't make the last pit. It just hopped right in like an idiot. Yeah, I was not going to avoid that at all. You gotta lure it all the way to the left before it goes all the way back to the right. And you can just safely ignore that one. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky. Not this area per se, but definitely the one after it. The one that gave me the most frustration during my initial blind run. Yeah, this part right here. This is the part that's gonna be a pain. I think I spent about a good 15-20 minutes on this section alone. Not the least of which is it either got destroyed by bombs, or stupidly jumped into pits, all sorts of... See, just like that. Just like that. So how long is it going to take me now? Oh, yeah, we're off to a great start. Seriously, we are. Oh my gosh, that was beautiful. That was brilliant. Oh man, that was something else. Oh, well, that was a pointless endeavor. I really thought I would get it on my first try, but no. It is just as annoying as I remembered from my first time. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? And the worst part about it is that I am near the end. I mean, you just have no idea how close I am to the boss. I mean, it's like right there. It seriously was. I think I made it the furthest on my first attempt. Okay, taking no chances. Okay, okay, it's not going to make the first bomb run. Nope, I knew it. But it's gotta make the second one. It cannot take any more hits. Come on, come on, come on. Faster! Woo! Oh my gosh, that was hair-raising. I mean, not so much damage to myself hair-raising, but oof. Anyway, Warman. I kid you not, I think I died like 30 plus times trying to figure this guy out. Unlike Nightman, he uses his shield to great effect. There is no looped gaps in his defense, unless he attacks. So basically, he walks towards you, and he will not stop until he backs you into a corner or he's right next to you. See that? And then he does one of two attacks. This is the attack you kind of don't want him to do. That's the attack you want him to do, because he will leave himself completely open. After about 3 strikes against him, he'll start doing that 3-pronged downward strike with his sword. Now if he backs you off into a corner way too much, like to the far left and right, and he keeps doing that attack right there, the only way to get around it is to jump over him. And he's getting a little bit too close, and I totally failed there. Yeah, you want him to keep doing that. And if you do a successful hit, he'll of course jump and reset the whole battlefield, as it were. So he's not that close to you. So as long as you know how he works, he's really not that bad of a boss. But until you figure him out, he is next to impossible to defeat. Because, I mean, trust me, I was raging. I was like, how the heck do you beat this guy? But, yeah, now that I know how to beat him, he's actually one of the easiest bosses. He really is. So, now that we have Warman down, the next ones, Thrill, Thermo, and Portman, will most likely be blind runs. Unless my video gets corrupted again. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see who I pick in the next one. See you later.